Satnam and welcome to today's Kundalini Yoga as taught by Yogi Bhajan. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ann Taylor and it is my honor to lead you in Kundalini Yoga today. And let's take a few moments to settle into the mat, to come into our space and allow these sitting bones to connect to the earth. You may notice in Kundalini Yoga, we do not use rubber mats, at least typically teachers don't. And that is because the rubber actually insulates you from the earth. So we're not really developing that full electromagnetic field that we're after. Now, of course, there's a wood floor under me, so I'm still insulated. But that's the reason behind the sheepskin, the cotton clothes, and the white. Feeling your spine come nice and straight. Checking the alignment of the vertebrae, just mentally scanning your spine. Allowing the chin to rest in a slight neck lock, which is the default position throughout the whole class. A gentle neck lock, opening up the back of the neck. And begin long, deep breathing. Opening up the abdomen as you begin the inhale, drawing the breath up to the heart center, opening up the rib cage, and bringing the breath all the way to the collarbones. Exhale, reversing the process, bringing the breath back down slowly and slightly tucking in the navel point at the end of the exhale. And now let's prepare to tune in with the Adi mantra by chanting Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times. I bow to the eternal wisdom of the ages. I connect with the teacher within. Rubbing the palms together, placing the hands at the heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Adgiriname Shugadgiriname Satgiriname Sri Guru Dev Vinname Adgiriname Shugadgiriname Satgiriname Sri Guru Dev Vinname Adgiriname Shugadgiriname Satgiriname Sri Guru Dev Vinname. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale, relaxing the hands down. And this morning, we're going to begin with the short form of basic breath series. So we will do it for 1 minute on each segment of the pranayama, which I'll describe in a moment. And just remember, the full basic breath series goes for 5 minutes on each segment. So you can shorten it down if you're busy in the morning. Simply do a quick tune in and go right into this practice. Or if you have more time, you can expand it out to 5 minutes. The important thing is to keep the segments in proper sequence and just adjust the time so they're all the same. So we're going to be doing 1 minute left nostril breathing, 1 minute right nostril breathing, 1 minute inhale left, exhale right, 1 minute inhale right, exhale left, and then 1 minute of breath of fire, and you are good to go. So again, just as a reminder for ladies, if you are pregnant or on your moon cycle, always substitute long, deep breathing whenever we do the breath of fire. And again, breath of fire is a breath where the navel is pulled in as you exhale. Relax the navel, the breath just naturally comes in. Think of it as a dog panting. And then just take it up to the nose. All right, the left hand is in Gyan Mudra, touching the thumb and index fingers. The other 3 fingers are straight, extended out onto the left knee. The eyes are closed and focused at the brow point, blocking off the right nostril. Let's begin long, deep breathing through the left nostril only. Remember to open up the belly as you begin the inhale, drawing the breath all the way up to the collarbones. If the mind begins to wander, and it has a tendency to do that, simply notice it and come back to the breath. Inhale deeply through the left nostril and suspend the breath. Exhale left. And now switch nostrils. Inhaling through the right nostril and exhaling through the right nostril. The focus is at the brow point. Inhale deeply through the right nostril. Exhale right. And now we'll begin inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhale deeply through the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale left. Exhale right, and continue going at your own pace. Make sure that the inhale and the exhale are approximately the same time duration so that you're completely inhaling and fully exhaling. Inhale through the left. Exhale right. And now we'll reverse. We'll begin to inhale through the right nostril and exhale left. Begin at your own pace, inhaling right and exhaling left. And now inhale through the right nostril. Exhale left. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. The final step in this shortened basic breath series pranayama is breath of fire. And now begin a powerful breath of fire. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Breathing normally now, and just remain in a meditative state as you just gently scan your body and be with your experience. Just ask yourself, How do you feel now compared to when you first sat down to start today's class? So that shortened version of basic breath series can be done instead of a coffee break if you're working, or to start the day and the day, whatever your sadhana looks like. And again, sadhana is a daily practice. Now, somewhere this week I read that Yogi Bhajan said that every 3 or 4 hours, it's important to do breath of fire for a minute or so to really just reoxygenate the body, clear the mind. And so that's something I hadn't heard before, so I thought I would share that with you. And so that can be done instead of grabbing a cup of coffee or an energy drink. Today's Kriya is magnetic field and heart center Kriya. This set works on repairing the nervous system by focusing on the heart center. This is not a Kriya that I have perfected, and so I will be doing some variations. Also, please note, there is an inverted posture, which I typically don't do when it's not a live class. So I'm going to just caution anybody watching the video, if you have high blood pressure or if your lower back is not strong, just don't do the inverted posture when we get to that. It's a shoulder stand. We're not doing anything like headstands or anything too radical, but still just take note. All right, so we're going to begin the exercise heart center opener. The palms are open. So I think I come out of the screen a little bit and like this. Palms are flat and we begin a powerful breath of fire. The eyes remain closed and focused at the point between the eyebrows. After a minute, we're going to switch to something else, which is, I'll remind you when we get to that point. The hand position, the mudra is the same. After the first minute of breath of fire, we're going to inhale deeply, suspend the breath, and start pumping the navel for 16 counts. When you need to exhale, do so, and then continue the process. Inhale deeply and pump the navel. Now, it's important to keep the elbows locked. Otherwise, your magnetic field, your psychomagnetic field, will not be properly charged. All right, so let's begin. Eyes closed, palms open, breath of fire. Keeping the elbows locked. And now inhale deeply, suspend the breath, and begin to pump the navel point 16 times while the breath is held. Inhale deeply. Exhale, relaxing the arms down. Allow your eyes to remain closed and in a meditative state. Let's come into rock pose. Start that again. Arms are out to the sides. The wrists are bent so the hands are limp, and begin breath of fire. If the mind wanders, come back to the breath. One more minute. This is very healing for the nervous system. Keep going. Keep up. You'll be kept up. Excellent. 20 seconds. Finish strong. Inhale and gently lower the arms down. Shake them out if you need to. So if you're not able to, or if you're really struggling to keep the arms up, just continue to practice as your nervous system heals and strengthens. It's not the muscles, it's the nervous system that's actually doing the work. Okay. Staying in this position, I'm just going to turn so you can see. You're going to come back on your hands. And the sequence is to inhale deeply, suspend the breath, and begin to pump the navel. Now, we'll just do this for a minute. So, well, at least in position number 1. So after a minute, we go back further and then continue to inhale and pump. So come so that you're about at an angle such as this. It's 60 degrees. And let's begin. Inhale, suspend, and pump the navel. When you need to exhale, obviously do so. Inhale and continue the sequence of navel pumping. And now come back to the further position and continue. Inhale, suspend, and pump. Excellent. Inhale and come out of the position. Just rest in rock pose for a minute. So Yogi Bhajan writes that this Kriya sequence will give you radiance. And so for women, he says there's no need for makeup because you'll just have a natural glow, and men and women a shine in the eyes. That you may have noticed that in people who do yoga or other are just vibrantly healthy. Their eyes shine. It's a beautiful thing to see. And now come into position Gur Pranam as follows. The hands will be in prayer pose, but extend out and bring your forehead down to the ground. And now just begin a natural breath. And now a really focused, long, deep breathing. Opening up the belly, you may need to spread your knees out a bit. And the next phase of this exercise will be a call and response. So I will begin chanting Ong, 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 and while you're silent, and then while I'm silent, you chant. We'll do that sequence, and then we're going to chant so hung, so hung, so hung. And let us begin. So I will start off. Ong, 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 ong. And now your turn. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Inhale and just relax for a few moments. Now coming with your legs out in front of you for life nerve stretch. Inhale, exhale down. Just coming to your maximum position, wherever that may be, on your knees, on your shins, in toe lock. And breathe long and deep. Inhale and relax. And now we're going to do back platform and then a variation of back platform. So we're going to begin with back platform, and I'll show you that in a moment. And then after a certain amount of time, you're going to walk your feet apart and then walk your feet back together. So that's going to be hard to see with my feet. So just, you're going to be walking your feet wider and then back together. All right, so palms down, finding a non-slip surface. And breathe long and deep. And now begin walking your feet apart and back together. And now come back into front life nerve stretch. Inhaling and exhaling down. Breathing long and deep. Inhale and relax the posture. The next exercise is Maha Mudra. Maha Mudra involves all three body locks. The neck lock, we've already discussed. Root lock is a three-part lock, lifting the pelvic floor by squeezing the muscles of the anus sphincter, the sex organ, as if the sensation is stopping a flow of urine, and pulling the navel in. Now, the third lock we do less often, and that's the abdominal lock, which is only done on the exhale. So when you're exhaled completely, you pull the stomach in and up. Okay, so when I say let's pull all three locks, that's the sequence, all three. Now begin by sitting on your left heel. And we're going to do this for 2 minutes. Inhale, coming down. Exhaling, and apply all three locks. And continue the sequence. When you need to inhale again, release the locks. Inhale. Exhale, and then apply all three locks. And go at your own pace. So remember, on the inhale, you're not applying any locks. It's only when you finish exhaling and you're suspending the breath, holding it out. Excellent. Inhale and come lying on your back in corpse pose and totally let go. This is very important to let the energy regulate itself throughout your body. Now come into corpse pose and totally let go. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. And now, stretch the arms over the head. Raise the left leg. Hold it at 90 degrees and begin breath of fire. And now switch legs, lower the left leg, raise the right leg 90 degrees, and begin breath of fire. The arms are still overhead, pointing to the wall behind you. And now lower your leg. If your lower back is strong, then you may keep your arms in the same position, that is, over your head pointing. If your lower back is a little bit sensitive like mine, take 2 fists and place them under your buttocks, and you're going to raise both legs up about 12 inches and continue breath of fire. Engaging the navel point. Excellent. Inhale. Relax the breath. And remain in corpse pose. Arms are down to the sides. Just let everything relax now. Okay, and the next exercise is shoulder stand. And I think for our purposes today, we'll do it for 1 minute. And so if shoulder stand is new to you, you might start off by just simply putting a cushion on your lower back and raising your legs so you've got some support. So you could see I'm not all the way up in a shoulder stand. So shoulder stand, and I'm not showing it perfectly by any means. From this position, you open your legs out 60 degrees. So whether you're using a cushion, this is great for the thyroid, and let me get the timer set here. We'll be doing this for a minute, as I said. And begin a powerful breath of fire. Eyes are closed. Inhale. Slowly come out of the position vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, if you're new, use that pillow to protect your lower back. And allow yourself to be in corpse pose again. And now completely let go and allow the yoga to work. Inhale and just remain in the same position for a moment as we begin alternate head and leg lifts. The arms come up perpendicular to the ground. As you inhale, raise your legs up about 12 inches. As you exhale, lower the legs and raise the head. On the inhale, lower the head and raise the legs. So it's inhaling the legs up, exhaling the head up. And let's begin inhaling the legs up. Exhale, legs coming down while the head comes up. Inhale, head down while the legs come up, and continue. Inhale and relax the hands down, breathing normally. Allow yourself to rest in corpse pose. Taking full advantage of these rest poses and corpse pose to allow the body to integrate. Inhale and slowly come up to sitting in easy pose. And grabbing hold of the elbows, begin neck rolls. Gently starting with small circles. And then widening if you want to. and reverse direction. Excellent. Inhale, center. And now for the next minute, hands are in Gyan Mudra as you silently vibrate the mantra, God and me and God are one. If you want to substitute a different word, if that's too charged for you, infinite wisdom, whatever, just begin the mental chant. Merging with the divine. Excellent. Now making your way down onto the mat for deep relaxation. I will remain seated and you lay down. Arms are to the sides as you just begin to allow your body to soften and let go. Feeling the legs relax. Relaxing the hips, the navel point. Relax the heart center. Completely let go now. I will call you back shortly. Inhale deeply and begin to bring your awareness back into the room, making small circles with your wrists and ankles. And when you're ready, stretch your arms over your head. Point your toes the opposite direction, full body stretch. Lengthen the spine. And now move into the cat stretches. Bringing one knee across your body. Turning the head the opposite direction. Switching sides. And rubbing the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet briskly together. Rock on your spine a couple times. And come sitting up in easy pose. We're just going to continue the same meditation for a couple of minutes. Hands in Gyan Mudra, just silently chanting God and me and God are one. Or the infinite and me and the infinite are one. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Just pausing for a moment before we close with the long time sun. Singing from the navel point, appreciating your voice, uniquely yours. Rubbing the palms of the hands together, placing them at the heart center. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale to close. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, and thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.